Hey, what's going on tonight, guys? Just thought I'd pop in and do a little updating. I've got some shop cars I need to do a shout out on. Been a little bit since I did my last video, but I just wanted to do just a little update about what I'm up to and what I'm building, and so on and so forth. But first is shop card shout outs. Now, these two shop cards are two guys that are very influential within the community in different ways. The first one is Curtis over there at Leadfoot Model Cars. Now, Curtis is a scratch builder. He likes to build these old hot rods. That is a phenomenal build right there on that card. I watched the entire series, and what blows me away about these scratch builders is how far they go in their imagination. Now, Curtis's favorite thing is to say it's all an experiment. So he tries things, and I have utmost respect for anybody that does that. Is he tries things that he hasn't tried before, and he makes it work. And he has these cool tools. I always love the tools. But if you want to learn something, Curtis is the guy to teach you. Hop on over there at Curtis Lowe at Leadfoot Model Cars, and that's his email address there at the bottom. The next guy is Mr. Blue Ox. Jason is very influential within the community. He puts out a lot of videos, does some updating. He likes these street rods a lot. I personally am a big fan of these builds. I would love to do that. The patina look. I just got to do it to the right build. I'm thinking about it and what I'm going to do. But Blue Ox Model Shop, hop on over there. Jason has a lot of stuff that he posts. He posts all his hauls, and he posts all his builds. He's a great builder, and he's fun to watch. And take some time out of your day to go over to Blue Ox Model Shop. And just dropped him on the floor because I'm like that. Anyway, so I thought I'd give you an update. I have a friend of mine that her mom was jonesing for a car. She has a 64 and a 65 Riviera, or she had, should I say. Now, the 64 is harder to get. I can get one, but I think the kit's like $100 because it's out of production. Been out of production for a while, I think. Don't quote me on that. The 65, though, is very readily available, and it's at a good price. So I went down to my model shop and bought this kit. And you can build it stock, which I like. There's the stock look. Or you can build it highly customized, which is right there. But I built it stock. So let me show you what I've been up to. It's a very simple kit. It's not difficult at all. The only thing that I think the most difficulty I've had with this kit is finding the right wheels for it. And there's a company, Jay's Wheels, Jay's Resins, I think it is, on eBay. He puts out some really nice resins, so I was able to find these, and then I hand painted the black, and they came out really cool. Spot on match to the factory. So I've painted and done the bare metal foil on this particular body. The color is Scalemate's color. It's Buick Seafoam Green. It's a 65 factory color. Isn't that pretty? That is a pretty color. But this was the color of her car. So I was able to find the paint. Bare metal foil went on good. When you're doing this car, there's a couple of things that you need to watch out for, and that's these vents got to be bare metal foiled. The side trim right here, I can't put my finger down there, but the side trim is not mimicked on the car, on the model. So below that trim line, you can see below here, that's really supposed to be, it's like a corrugated thing, or it's got a rib to it, and they didn't really mold that in on the car, so I left it off because I think it looks better without. Not necessarily factory, so I hope the customer likes it, but I do like the lines on the car. This is the hood. Hood's got to be bare metal foil down the center. That came out pretty good. I've already put the pieces on the inside. The interior's done. Not done, but it painted. And she said her interior was a black interior, so we're going to do black. I'm going to flock it, and I'm going to put some seat belts in there. So that's pretty simple. It looks glossy, doesn't it? Doesn't that look glossy? Let's see if I can get my light right so it doesn't blind you. That's a semi-gloss paint, but it came out a little glossy. I might have to go back with some flat. But the hardest part of this is that it's got wood grain on the sides. I don't know if you can see it because of my light, but let's see. You can see it right there. There's an insert that goes down the side. That's wood grain. So I'll have to go back and hand paint that. Same with the dash. It's got some wood grain on it, but everything was black. So this kit doesn't come with decals, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. And then the sad part about this is that that's molded in. The exhaust is molded in. Not a fan of that, but the teal color on the engine is actually factory. Buick painted their engines teal back in the day. And that's pretty much it. It's not really detailed out. It's just basically box stock. Don't have it wired. I have a feeling if I wired it, you would see the wires coming out here, but I'm just building it box stock for her because it's going to be in a case, and I don't really know that she's going to see all that. So I'm thinking about it. So anyway, that's pretty much it on that build. I'm going to get this done. Should be wrapping this up pretty soon. And then once I get done, I'm going to start on the Street Machine for Jason. Jason at Blue Ox Model Shop is having a group build. It's called Street Machine. When he was a kid, he used to go to Street Machine shows. So he is a fan of the Street Machine. So we're doing a group build. It's from now until the end of the year. So if you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to jump in. More the merrier. Bring it on. Let's have some fun with it. And then a couple tips that I'm a novice builder, so I always look at myself as a learning. This is all learning. But a couple things that I do. Now, Curtis, when he sent me his card, he sent me this eyeglass thing. Now, I use these. I don't know if anybody else does, but I use them all the time. So this is from the Rag Company, but I use these on my models, especially on glass. And what I'll do before a show is I'll take Novice 1 and I will put a couple drops on it, and it'll shine right up and it'll be ready for the show. I love using that. I also want to give a big shout out to Tamiya and their new line of brushes, which were the fine brushes. Let's see if I can find the... That's a really nice fine tip. I like their brushes a lot. I use these brushes on about everything. And when I put out paint, instead of using a palette, if you can see how big that is, this is a tattoo ink cup. Got them off of Amazon. They're really cheap. I like using these. I don't have it all over my desk. You just got to make sure when you set it down, it's out of your way. Let's see. That's about it. I think I'm going to close for the day. I'm at 10 minutes. So everybody have a nice night. This is Terry. I'm out.